boys, so this is a little bit of an advanced drill, so don't worry if you can't do it. This is kind of, think of it as a bonus drill for those of you that want to get some extra practice. So what we're going to do, you're going to work on a one-hand catch and a one-hand pass. So you need somebody to pass you the ball, or you can even bounce it off of the wall. Be careful what you bounce it off. Don't bounce it off the garage and make dents and have your mom and dad upset, okay? So here's what it's going to work, and I'll go through it slow. So you're going to get a pass, one-hand catch, in, out, cross, between the legs, around the back, pass. One-hand catch, in, out, cross, between the legs, around the back, one-hand toss. One-hand catch, in, out, cross, between the legs, around the back, one-hand pass. Same thing, then after you do a few of those, then you go to your left hand, right? So you're gonna go one-hand catch, in, out, cross, between the legs, around the back, pass. One-hand catch, in, out, cross, between the legs, around the back, one hand. Now, if you want to get it, if that's too hard, we can work on, if you have to, do a slower version. If you have to practice catching two hands, this should be easy. The in-out is easy, here is easy. And if you need to time it and do a couple extra dribbles to get it and make the one-hand pass, that's okay. But ideally, what you want to work on is getting to the point where it's all one-handed. In, out, cross, between the legs, around the back, pass. Now, the other part that you also want to be careful of is keep your eyes up. At the beginning, if you need to look at the ball to do the drill, that's okay. But if you can keep your head up, that'll make it that much better. Okay, good luck, boys. All right, boys. One of the things that we want to work on, and I really want to focus on this, I think this is one of the most important dribbles that you can do, and it's just a simple crossover. But during the practices, the Zoom and some of the drills, I see a lot of us doing our crossover dribbles like this. This is not a good crossover dribble because it's too straight up and down. Right? And so if someone is guarding you and you try to cross them over up here too high and too straight, they are going to steal that ball every single time. So we need to get in the habit. They call these, another name for crossover dribble is V dribble, the letter V. So this doesn't look like a V, does it? This kind of looks like an I or an L. It's so straight up and down. We want to get our crossovers going low and wide. You want to be able to cross it low. The defense doesn't like to bend down real low, okay? So the lower you can get it and the wider you can get it, you can cross over underneath their arms, and it's so much more effective. So again, this is not a good crossover here. You want to get it low and wide. The other thing is work on getting the ball in the same spot every time. So if you have to use something like this, right, this is a good target. So you work on getting that dribble in the same spot for consistency here, okay? You don't want to see the ball crossover. Sometimes I see there's a time where you may need to do a wide crossover, but for the purpose of these drills, work on getting the crossovers in the middle of your stance. So do this for about, I'd say a good 50 crossovers. Will really help you out. And really, while you're doing it, focus on low, wide V's, not high, straight I's or L's. Okay, good luck, boys. Hey, boys, so we went over this drill a little bit in practice, but I want to show you guys this and have you guys practice it. This is a shooting drill that helps you stop any of your lower body from impacting your shot. If you can tell, my knees are on a chair here. So it really stops my lower body. This is all upper body, and it's really all focusing on good follow through and good snap of the wrist, good rotation. So it makes me work on everything else except my lower body. So what we do here is we want to work on reaching out, getting good follow through. Having your follow through your wrist should be above the rim. So if I close my eyes and I look, then my wrist should be above the rim. If I'm following through and it's down here, then that's not a good follow through. So really hold that follow through up and wait for a couple seconds. And so the drill's gonna look like this. I have my net on, so I may miss a couple, but here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna use all upper body, wrist, follow through. Wrist, follow through. Wrist, good wrist, follow through. And I'm holding that follow through. Holding that follow through. It forces me to use all upper body. Okay, boys, so if you can lower your basket, that helps. Do about 25 of these shots, and that'll definitely help you to work on that upper body and keep the lower body out of the shot. All right, good luck, boys. Hey, boys, so today we are working on the first piece of the combo that Coach Mike was showing us, and this is the circle cross dribble. And what I like to do is I like to use dots because it helps me to remind me how my feet should go. So what I'm gonna do is I put 2 yellow dots, and this is where I start, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the right hand, and we're gonna, once we do that cross step, and so it goes, or I'm sorry, circle step. So it's circle, so I have 2 steps already. So right when I put that first circle dribble in, I'm stepping with my left foot, right? So I could dribble, circle, step, and now I have the ball in my right hand. My right foot has come up to the second dot, and then I'm gonna cross over to my left foot, okay? So let's try it again. 2 feet on the dot, circle, step, step, cross, okay? So again, on the dot, my left foot goes first. Circle, step, cross, step, okay? So again, it's really 3 steps. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll try it again. Circle, step, cross. Circle, step, cross. And then the same thing will go for the left side. I'm just gonna make these opposite. So it's circle, step, cross. 3 steps each way, right? Again, here, now it's opposite here. You always step with your opposite foot. So you're here, circle, right foot step, bring the circle out, cross, 3rd step. Okay, boys, so keep on working on those. Do maybe 15 to 20 right-handed and 15 to 20 left-handed. And before you know it, you'll have this combo down. Hey boys, so I wanted to bring this drill back. This is one of my favorite drills, and it's a simple drill, but it just is the crossovers with the opposite hand touch on a chair. It really helps to develop your hand-eye coordination. So here's how it works. You get something like a chair, and you're gonna cross, and when it leaves my right hand touches, cross, left hand touches, cross, right hand. So you wanna try to go as fast as you can. Okay, back and forth with those touches. Try that for about, instead of counting dribbles, try to do it for maybe 2 minutes straight and see how many you can get. All right, good luck, boys.